Ba, 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 ba. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Saturday to you all. Um, I am still trying to wake the fuck up. But yeah. How you guys been? So yeah, bear with me. I am probably gonna be like reacting really slow at the moment. Yeah, yeah. As it turns out, I probably had way too good of a Friday night. Um, And by a good Friday night, I mean like I pretty much slept for like 10 hours. So yeah, I think that's about as good of a Friday night as it is. So 5 ads. I'm sorry, X. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, just bear with me for just a sec. Sorry. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, what's good? What's good? What's good? So Oh yeah. Also, I realize I'm still in the club. So yeah, let me put on something pretty interesting. Well, not so much interesting, but let me see. Let's see how this works. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys are, but yeah, how you guys been? Yeah. So yeah, the initial plan today was to kind of just yap and then like play Spyro. I'm not Spyro, Crash Bandicoot 2 because Saturday streams and everything. But yeah, sleep. It turns out sleeping 2 hours can kind of create some issues. 2 hours late on the schedule. So I don't know. I figure I just yap and then maybe play a little bit of Crash and then yeah, see what happens. I mean, worse is the fact that I kind of have to. Worse on top of that is the fact that I kind of have to go a little earlier than usual because I'm still trying to get the rest of my car fixed up. So yeah, you're back from that. Yeah, I'm sorry, X. It's classic ads. Yeah, I'd be. And also, how you been, X? So yeah, as I was kind of saying, yeah, we were. Yeah, I slept maybe 2-3 hours later than I anticipated. So classic oversleeping issues. Um, I don't know. So and worse yet, I do might have to. This might have to be a bit of a short stream because I actually also have to pick up my car from the shop. So yeah. So this is probably gonna be a bit of a quickie. So I think the current plan right now is just maybe for however long we can, and then like try to finish up the rest of Crash 2. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, as this Saturday, I know a lot's going on at the moment. So yeah, it is how it is. Um, but yeah, let me see. Let's see. Hey, Block, how you doing? Seeing a lot of Hanako clips. Yeah, all the other Clippers do love their Hana, do love their daily dose of Hana. So just claiming the uppies. Yeah, it's all good. Upplies, the upplies. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm waiting for the caffeine to kind of kick in. Yeah. So other than that, everything else has been pretty peachy. Let me try to let me grab something real quick. So as far as like let me resize this. I hope this doesn't crash OBS again. Let's hope not. Anyways, but yeah. So right now, I think I'm probably gonna be streaming for. So just a heads up because I probably won't have the schedule for the next 2 days. I will be streaming for the next 2 days. I want to just make that part clear. So made a little mini schedule. So yeah. Right. So yeah, tomorrow right now I am set to play Timefall 2 with Diamond. It will be first time played through for me, and you know, we'll see how that goes. I haven't played Timefall 2. I've always heard Timefall 2 was pretty fun, and yeah, we'll see how that be and how it be. And Monday, I figure Monday would probably be a good time to do marbles of any more than anything else because we have to get through 4 marbles streams, 4 dedicated marble streams this month. I sooner I get through it, the better. Hopefully, so we'll see. Hell yeah, time. Yeah, and also, hey, how you doing, Wolf? So, what's good? Let me move this down. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, we do love marvels in this household. A little too much, as I'm starting to realize. But yeah, yeah, Wolf. I hope you've been good. Hope you've been good. Yeah, can't say I've ever played. Can't say I've ever again. First time played through for Timefall. Di- but Diamond's apparently an expert at it, so I'm curious to see how that go. It'll probably be a night stream for me. More than likely, it'll be a night stream for me. Uh, Possibly late night for some. So, yeah, apologies for the EU crowd. But yeah, it's yeah, it really was not much I could put in the schedule beyond that. So, but yeah. Also on the topic of schedules, I know for the few that probably would care. I have not been playing on my schedule because of like the completely rather unstable work schedule I got at the moment. So it was like I don't know that, and I was trying to create like a whole entirely different template because I know a lot of other streamers tend to have their own like nice looking schedules and whatnot. I figure it might be easier if I do it myself, but it is how it is. But anyways, I should be able to get something. Yeah, I should be able to get something done for next week. An actual schedule for once. So at least that's the current plan. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Valeris, how you doing? Hello, Long Cat. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah. So I'm just trying to wake up at the moment. Yeah. So also, Vel's toxic girlfriend allowed him to make a dev stream. Yeah, I think at that point, yeah, I do know I am aware that he is returning to do the dev stream on Monday. So yeah, I did took note of that. So it'll be interesting. The first official stream for him for months in like 6 months. So yeah, I don't think he said he was gonna do anything actual dev wise work wise other than updates, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes with him. Um, yeah. So, anyways, everything's been good. If we ignore anything that may have happened the last 2 days, I think everything's been good. So, definitely nothing interesting that happened the last 2 days, as far as I'm aware, as far as I can remember. So, yeah, I think we're good. So, yeah. What happened the past? No, nothing of note happened in the past 2 days. I promise. I wouldn't say promise, but I can assure you it wasn't as okay. I can assure you it wasn't as bad as it was the last 2 days. Um, sometimes okay. Look, sometimes people like once in a while we tend to sometimes run amok with what we say sometimes, and sometimes we might run just a little awry. Like the stuff we say might go just a bit too far to the point where you might come to regret it a few days later. Point being, something happened the last 2 days. No, not no, 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 no. Especially, it's not like anything had happened. I think. Look, all I'll say is I don't like uppies, and I simply don't like. I don't like being put in any other compromising, physically compromising positions. That's all I could say. So, so yeah. Let's move. Okay, let me pivot real quick. On the other hand, we got this one new emote, so we got this one new emote that we got going on. I mean, X. I mean, listen, me and Ella, I consider Ella a friend. I don't know. I don't think we should be pushing that narrative out. So no, no, look, that's not what it's about. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Listen. Okay, yeah, okay. So maybe I should probably. I hate that I had to address this, but it was like I kind of may have said something. You know how much? Okay, okay. Let me start from the beginning. And let me lower the music just a little bit. So, you know how much obviously, you know how much I despise uppies. That's nothing new. Like, you know this, everyone knows this, and they still ignore this particular fact, but they know this. Um, well, on Wacky Stream, like, I popped into Wacky Stream maybe the other day, and I may have, and I was particularly told. And first off, to kind of combat this idea and to try to dispel this within his chat, and you despise uppies. Yeah, this is not news, Valerius. Everyone knows I do not like uppies. I don't like uppies. But unfortunately, this is the least of my problems. That was the least of my problems that day because I have basically. Someone alluded that maybe if I didn't like uppies, maybe I like the opposite, which was what they called pennies, Pinnies, which is basically rather than being picked up, so basically suggesting that if I didn't like being picked up around and dangled around, maybe I like being pinned down, and or downsies, aka downsies, and I was like. In retrospect, all I could say is I should have really just flat said that I didn't like that as much as I didn't like uppies. But also, I was also combating about whether or not I actually would. I was also kind of combating with whether or not that was the case. So I kind of ended up scrambling my words, and now maybe one or two people are convinced that like the idea of being pinned in a particular way. And I can pretty much tell you that's not the case. I feel like I should probably address this now before it gets worse. But yeah, so can't pin down a long cat because it escapes like a Sokusuke. Yeah, listen with my body, what I'm capable of with this body. Listen, I'm able to kind of slither away for the most part. So, hello Zen, how are you doing? But yeah, but needless to say, I will be the first to admit that I did. This was a case where I pretty much put my own foot where I probably should have kept my mouth shut because not only did that happen there, I also inadvertently allude to this again in another person's stream, and then later on the last stream on my own stream, which was like an hour long a few days ago. So, yeah. Which is why I'm probably. I mean, I probably shouldn't say this here because the EU crowd, the afternoon, this particular crowd during the noon, you guys can get a bit chaotic, but you're also very comforting, which I enjoy. Strangely enough, but the night crowd, that's a whole different animal, as I'm starting to realize. So yeah. Imagine me in a judo match. I would evade that. Like, I would evade any grapples and throws like it's nothing. Seems like collabs are really good at making you say wild stuff. I think it's more like the people. I think it's more like it depends on the people first off, and considering that's Wacky and considering that's Soren, both of their streams can be very chaotic at the worst possible times. So, and I don't know why, there's a particular vibe that brings out like the most chaotic this in like the streams in general, but also out of the people that happen to pop in there. So, I'm just saying it's pretty wild. Oh, and hey Underfighter, how you doing? But yeah. So so I'm hoping this might be the only thing that I could kind of contain, and the uppies. Although uppies is starting to seem more like although the uppies thing might seems like I'm starting to lose grip on that. So, yeah, there's that. Um, but anyways, speaking of making sure I keep my mouth shut, the drinking stream. So for those that may have missed it, we did hit that goal, and as a result, now me and as a result, I will be doing the drinking stream at some point. I'm thinking this coming weekend, not this weekend, but sorry, not this week, the next weekend. I'm thinking that's the current setup at the moment. Um, and I will be drinking with David, with Lord David, and that's that's like the initial plan. But honestly, I'm kind of planning to invite anybody else like within our friend group. If they want to join in and hang out with us, regardless if they drink or not. I figure it might be a good time. I figure we'd be in for a good time. So I still don't have like a concrete day. I don't know if it'll be like on a Friday or Saturday or anything of the sort. But yeah, I think me and Dave will be doing the drinking stream at some point next weekend. So, what we will be playing in particular, I'm assuming it's probably gonna be Drive Beyond Horizons again, and yeah, because if you see me, and obviously I think you guys have seen me play the game, it was pretty. It's pretty chaotic in its own right, but I think that's the perfect setting for us to just drink and have a good time and hopefully make it to our destination 50 kilometers of wherever the hell we're supposed to go. So, you know how it is. David will have to drink the equivalent of the total. I kind of assume David is already well stocked on his end, so considering how much the few times, like every time I pop into a VC chat with David, it always seems like he always has like like a few bottles of whiskey on hand, right off the top, like right out of the gate. So I assume he's gonna be well stocked by the time. And I assume he's like, and by well stocked, I mean I assume he has like several bottles with him. So I assume he'll be right for that. So. Timefall 2, yeah. Hey PNG, how you doing? Yeah. So tomorrow we will be playing Timefall 2. First time for me, with Diamond, and maybe more than Diamond. I haven't actually asked Diamond if anyone else will join with us, but I think as far as I know, it's just me and Diamond. So yeah, we got that going for us, and. I already saw her here checking in before I had to head up. Yeah, and but yeah, I kind of get. But yeah, PNG. I also want to say I know I have been going without a schedule lately, but yeah. So, but I'm here. I'm probably will be streaming the next 2 days. So just give you the heads up on that. So yeah, Timefall Sunday and then Monday Marbles. Or I don't know. I'm referring to as Monday Marvels or Monday Marvel Madness, however you want to call it. But yeah, yeah. So we got that going for us. So also, yeah. So anyways, but yeah, nothing out of the ordinary happened the last couple of days. Other than what I've mentioned before. Works, usual mentality. Work sucks. Love doing clips, and yeah, just about it. So, yeah. That's all. That's all. Pretty much I got on my end. So, but yeah. So, anyways, I'm starting to become. I think I'm starting to get fully awake. We'll see how it goes. Also, I was gonna say on the topic of clips, I was thinking about maybe probably doing a bit of a test run on the Discord at some point next week. Because I'm still not gonna lie, I'm still a bit hesitant on the idea of doing it on stream. Because I don't know, because I'm worried about the stuff being, something might happen and all the other stuff, and I don't know. I figure maybe I could do a bit of a test run on, via Discord or something. because at some point I kind of have to actually use my Discord. You know, I know more often than not I have not been like I've been completely. I know like the last week alone I've been kind of like more or less roaming around other places other than the Discord, and it's like oh. Yes. To answer your question, yes, someone did drew me, and that wasn't the cause of it, but that was definitely that was basically the culmination of everything that had happened the last from that. So, and but yes, Taco did. Fellow artist and fellow friend around here, Taco Princess Arts did draw that. I don't know if I could show it here again. Yeah, Taco Princess was the one that drew that. To be fair, it's not dirty. But it is somewhat suggestive, and I feel like that kind of comes across the wrong way. I'm more worried about the TOS thing. So I don't know if I can show it here, but okay. Well, but yeah, Taco did do a great job with the art. I don't know if I can show it here again because I feel like that's good. Great. I'm worried it will create some issues, but I'm not again. But I don't hate the art. I do. I like. On the contrary, I do like the art. I do like. Taco's always been a great artist, and yeah. And also for those that don't, yeah, Taco Princess, aka not Otaco like the other person that has that name, but Taco Princess Art. So yeah, she did really good with it. Even though it's a suggestive position that I don't know how to, and I don't know about that, but it's kind of the same thing with like me being drawn, being given uppies. You know, I hate the uppies, but I don't hate the art. You know, so it's so. But yeah, if I'm being honest, I feel like it's if okay, and also if I were to like break character for just like a very brief second, I don't. I always think that being pinned down might comes across as a bit more suggestive than just than the idea of uppies, because at least with uppies, like if you see me as the long cat, it's like you kind of naturally assume like there's nothing suggestive about it, you know. And I hope nobody makes it suggestive, but yeah, I don't know. I do, but I don't. I don't hate the art. But again, I don't hate the art. I just don't like. I just don't know how to feel about being pinned down like that. That's all. That's all I can say about it. Yeah, I do like the art though. Okay, I feel like I need to pivot for just a quick second because yeah. Also, on the plus side, I did get one emote. I did receive one emote from Spike Kirby, who basically recolored. I think people have probably seen this emote before. It's like the dead emote, or like lying flat, looking up in complete silence. Yeah. So, yeah, I got that now. So, there we go. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I like it though. Credit to Spike Kirby for recoloring that. It looks really nice, even though that also looks like I'm being pinned down. You can't imagine a cat being pinned down being nice about it. If you make that to a cat, it will hiss. I mean, I feel like if you do anything, it feels like more often than not. I mean, some cats are gonna be receptive about it, but I feel like more often than not, doing that to a cat, yeah, you probably will. They'll hiss, or at worst, they'll probably just scratch your face, or if they're able to. And yeah, so you can add that. You can add that emo, and yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't need to. We don't need to do more of it. We don't need to do more of that. I think it's good as is. I think we're good at that point as is. So. So, but yeah, but yeah, I guess all this to say, while I don't mind the idea, I don't mind a bit as much, I feel like I don't know if I would lean into it like I would with Uppies, just breaking character just for a little second here. So, Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know. It'd be funny a squish that cat, but we shouldn't be angry about it. I'm pretty sure. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure someone made art of that too, but I think I don't know. I definitely remember an art piece of Seal like throwing a slice of cheese at me, which I have to remind myself to actually save that. A quick for those who don't know, Seal, Noble Honey Bun. They I think they drew a quick sketch of me being thrown a slice of cheese. Like I got hit in the face with a slice of cheese or something. So I don't know, I like that bit. Squish that cat. Listen, I get squished, I get stretched, I get squeezed around. Listen, I'm a long cat, but I'm not that. And I could slither away from a few situations, but I cannot. I'm not like Stretch Armstrong. I cannot. Like, I mean, the way this body is showing as is, I'm an obvious shower, not a grower. So, yeah. Yes, because Hawkman was Evelyn Gifts with cat threat. Oh, right, and that's what inspired Seal to do it. I got it. I got it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I might have to like at some. So I'm not gonna lie. I usually enjoy yappings, but to be honest, kind of need to get back to. I kind of have to get back to doing some streams where it's like full on games because I'm pretty sure my entire schedule up until today was like literally just nothing but yaps and more yaps. And I know most people are more attuned to likely yapping streams in general, but yeah, I also do love enjoying the occasional game here or there. So, but yeah, but yeah, I think I might have to switch over. I know this is a bit rough, but I might have to switch over to Crash as soon as possible because I unfortunately might have to kind of leave, and I will probably have to leave a little earlier than usual because I have to pick up my car in about like 2 hours. So, yeah, yeah. So I might have to switch over real quick. But right after get another bottle of water. So, as usual, I will be back in just a bit, and then yeah, I guess we'll get started. In the meantime, uh, sorry, let me move this up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry, I keep moving the Coke Zero for some reason. So, but yeah. Anyways, just I don't know. Stay pretty. Look at this cute face and whatnot, and yeah, with the shades on and whatnot. So yeah, I'll be back. So. I see you, Wacky. Don't even try it. Okay, I'm back. Wait, Valeris. Wait, did that command go through for you, Valeris? Wait, hold on one sec. Huh. It's interesting. Oh crap! I think okay. I think it okay. Oh, that's okay. That's not good. Um, yeah, that's really not good. Oh, never mind. It's coming through. Or never mind. Premium uppies is coming through, but not regular uppies. Huh. What the hell? Oh, jeez. Okay, so I think I have explanations of why that's not working. So last stream, we also hit the goal where the chances of success of you guys actually giving me successful uppies via the uppies command. That goal got hit, so I was kind of just so I made a few adjustments to like increase the odds in your guys' favor. But I don't know. You found a gif of me being slept. Okay, I'll check it a little bit, X. But yeah, I I don't know. It should work. I mean, all I really did was change the like, the random number chances. I'm not sure why it's not. Even worse, somehow it's working on via premium uppies, but not regular uppies. And those usually follow the same type of command set. It's interesting. I don't know. Yeah. I guess what. I guess we'll have to see. So, could you check? Could you check on the CAD VR? You mean could I check or are you talking about whether or not I could play the cat? The problem. Well, if you're asking me whether or not I could play, I don't know if I could play it because I don't have VR. So, also, why am I? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm staring you guys way too close to the face. Let me move that. Let me move this back real quick. There we go. But yeah, sorry. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been a week. It's really been a week. It's really been one of a week. So, let me see this. Readjust that. Hope that doesn't crash. The classics cheesy GIF emote. Or not emote, a GIF. But honestly, I was thinking, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could try to get someone to do an emote of me being hit with a slice of cheese. I feel like that's necessary. But I don't know who I could ask. Or I might have to check VGen. See if I could commission someone for that. But I would love the cheese. I love an emo like literally being hit with a slice of cheese. So I would love it. Personally speaking. All right, let me adjust this to the side, and there we go. Anyways. anyways. So yeah, I'm Chance Chant. That's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, so unfortunately, I kind of have to rush over to Crash because I'm pretty sure I have to get through as much as I can before I head out early. So yeah, so unfortunately, well, not even fortunately, I kind of need. I don't know. If I'm being honest, if I'm being completely honest, having the reason I'm starting to realize why I've been a bit reluctant to play games again. It's not only because some of my games my computer doesn't seem to completely it's not able to handle a lot of the modern titles, but also because I also realize it's a recurring thing with every other streamer, but gaming streams don't seem to get as much traction compared to yapping streams, so it's but I think that's always been a case of me being worried about the numbers, and it's oh, yeah, it's I probably shouldn't have to worry about them to begin with. So if people watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. So yeah, yeah. But with that said, I do have to get through this game at least. So so yeah. I got that going for me. Sorry, so let me switch over to gamers though real quick. Do, 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 do. Also, I've had this song literally stuck in my head for like the last few days because I was thinking about Katana Zero and like the fact I kind of had to finish it. I also think about this particular song. I was like, oh shit, this song actually slaps. Just have the master being able to yap and game, yeah. I think half of my issues when it comes to gaming streams more often than not is that I usually am locked in half the time. Like because I'm more intent on like trying to be perfect at what I don't know, going through a game, and I'm just like, oh, you know, and does end up in like me not being able to talk as much. So it's like, damn, I just have to probably be able to be good at playing, you know, doing both and like, you know, all that jazz, you know. So, but other than that, yeah, because sometimes you're gonna have situations where like, especially if you start off, that you're not gonna be able to like have like a consistent people chatting back at you all the time. So you have to find other ways to kind of get people, you know, get yourself talking like about other stuff, and yeah, I think that's kind of always been more of my Achilles heel more than anything else. So, but I do have to learn to get better at that. So yeah, I got that. So yeah, the more I learn, so point being, the more I learn, the better. Hopefully, you know. So. Imagine the lore as the creature begins to be feared by everyone. Only one substance to know is being a piece of cheese. Yeah, that's my personal kryptonite. You know, I think probably you are. Well, I think Uppies is more of the kryptonite, but this is definitely more the equivalent of like, I don't know, being thrown pocket sand in the eyes with. You know, so more than anything else, I imagine. So. Let me turn this on real quick. Let me turn this off, and then yeah. So yeah. Also, you would think that I wouldn't need to worry too much about locking in, especially with a game like Crash, but at the same time, you know. But if you know how Crash Bandicoot games usually are, it's like, it's always been like, oh, you know. Let me. Bandicoot. There we go. Also, I think PNG said he was currently away. I think so. I'm gonna read this. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, game like Crash, I don't know. It's definitely like it's definitely one of the more defining like games. It's definitely got the trademarks of a '90s game where, you know, it's where it's technically a kid's game, but it has enough of a challenge that you kind of want to, you know. Where you kind of want to, whatchamacallit, like, where it's challenging enough where you kind of can't help but want to keep playing, you know? So it's like, yeah. So that's why I have the time to find myself, like, locked in, like, completely focused on it, more to the point where I can't even, like, yap as often. But that might be more of a me thing at the same time, so. But we'll see. Alright. But yeah, I've always loved Crash. Yeah, definitely my favorite game to completely lose my patience, and you know, worst case scenario on a bad day probably will end up crashing to no end. So, but you know, it'd be what it be. Damn it. Okay. Oh, hey, Garion. Hey, Garion. How are you doing? How you been? Alright, so first off, have we been well, Garen? Just chilling out, vibing at the moment. You're alive? Oh, it's good to hear, man. Yeah, I was kind of curious. Yeah, I was kind of curious because I hadn't seen him for a bit, for a little while. So I was like, yeah, it'll be good. Just paperwork, yeah, yeah. It's classic work things. More relate, yeah. Trust me, I completely understand. Work, yeah, the work, you know, all work, no play. Most in my case too. Now often where I'm able to kind of like figure it out like a good, to the point where like I wasn't able to like figure out a good schedule. So I was like, oh shit, here we go. But yeah, I hope. But yeah, apart from that, I hope work hasn't been kicking you too hard. In the team, hopefully that's not the case. So, all right. Oh, never mind. Lurking, helping Miles up. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I appreciate you just stopping by. It's all good, man. Yeah, don't let work stress you out too much. Oh, let me get that. Okay. Of course, yeah. It's all good, man. Got some. Oh yeah, you did get some, dude. Yeah, we had a whole barrage of gift subs that came in like the last couple days. Yeah, so yeah, if you're able, whenever you're able to pop in and just see, even if it's just for a quick hello, it's all good, man. So, and I hope you have a good one. Hope you have a good one. All right. Yeah. So I mean, a lot of the Crash games are usually straightforward. If you don't, for those that haven't played it. Yeah, you grab a gem, you grab a crystal, and if you want, you know, straightforward, like that's really all you need to complete the game. But it's also very completion friendly. I absolutely love. I absolutely love the idea of just trying to get doing all the optional ideas. You know, try to get everything. I don't know. I think that was the one, and it's like one of the reasons why it was like one of my favorite childhood games growing up more than anything else. So, yeah, because I don't know, between the music and everything, you know, what's not to love, right? So, wow. Yeah, whoa, whoa. I don't know if I could do the crash that well. Like, I think I used to be able to do it like when I was young, like, but I don't know. It sounds nowadays when I try to do it, just comes across as very crackly. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually did it last time. The stream last Saturday. Yeah, I was able to get it, so I got it. I got a good chunk of the lives. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about that. Nope. Okay. Missed time to do it. Right. Oh. Also, I'm pretty sure, if I recall, I think I technically did these levels, but I forgot to save it, so... and the other reason why I love Crash, secrets like these. Like, they never tell you straight ahead, like... Like, the type of secrets that they don't tell you, like, right away. And it's one of those things where you kind of have to figure it out by yourself. I love, like, I don't know. I love the more than anything else, so I was like, oh, you know? Shit. Okay, did not mean to do that. Nope. There we go. Damn it. Well, I mean, at least the good news is I was able to get the gem, so it doesn't really matter if you backtrack and die on the way back. You're still kind of good. Still kind of good. Okay. Oh, that was on me. These damned armored bozos. Alright. So, yeah. I think nowadays, like the most recurring deaths I get from Crash, I think is just me falling or something, more often than not. There we go. Yeah. Although in this case, it seems like I'm completely flubbing it lately. There we go. That. Grab that. But yeah. I think, but yeah, between between Crash, Spyro, and, even like a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie, I got them. Those are the games that definitely, like, made me love collecting stuff in games in general. Because I'm pretty sure those were, like, the 3 defining games, because, like, ever since then, I've been so keen on just, like, finding just, like, every single little thing, you know? I think that's kind of what set, like, that whole completionist mindset. More than anything else. So. If Shinsuke had a ground pound, would it be face first drop like Crash does? I feel like it might have to, because it feels like the way my model's set up, I feel like my head basically, my face literally has like the most weight mass. Or at least it looks like it has enough weight on it to actually make a difference. Because my ass certainly does not seem like it's as capable. So I mean, take that for how it is, but yeah. Hey, Calm, how are you doing? Am I winning? Am I winning, son? I mean, I kind of think I am. Or was. Love Crash? Yeah, I love it too. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite games growing up. So and that's kind of why I like, usually, yeah, that seems to be the theme I'm going with when it comes to Saturday streams. I'm just like playing my childhood games. Some of my favorite childhood games. This is technically a remaster, obviously, but, you know, the charm is still there, so. But yeah, Calm, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm just shut out for the most part. Okay. Well, I mean, at least the one redeeming thing about this game is that at least this game is really friendly and giving you like plenty of lives, so. Man, does this game not sometimes like irritate the hell out of you sometimes. Like in a good way, like the type of rage that motivates you to want to, you know, keep trying until you eventually get it, you know. The bridge level, yeah. If you're talking about the bridge level from the first game, yeah, that was a pain to get through when I went through it like a month ago, and yeah, that was a lot of pain. So, sorry, still trying to get my yeah. Really need a few gulps of water there. The invocation of Crash keeping everything, all the gems in his body is it's very concerning.
10 of 25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult.
Oh, you finished all your pending animations? Oh, let's fucking go, man.
I'm counting on you.
You want something that's... Yeah, yeah. I'll probably hold you to that at some point. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you finished all your pending work. Please do. All right. I hear you. You need. Okay. Yeah. If I get, yeah, I'll try to contact you at some point this month. I don't know what type of animations I would need specifically, but I'll probably figure something out. So. Oh yeah. Actually, I am aware of Honey's job situation. Yeah. You go. Yeah, animators definitely. And especially the way the animation industry is, according to how Honey describes it, yeah. She and like everybody else that works in that industry deserves better. So. Oh no, Biggie, we could talk about. Oh yeah, no worries. You only work with After Effects, so the pain's highly diminished on my mind. Oh right, Adobe After Effects, right. Yeah. I mean, I'll see what I can think of. Yeah, I'll definitely try to let you know as soon as I can. Well, yeah. Animators should stick together, and yeah. So. Oh.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now's not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
The world is counting on you. Let's see. Beat the time. I guess the one thing I don't like about the remix is that it does kind of go a few steps too far, and like tell you what you need to do to unlock secrets. And I think that might be just a symptom of modern games where like not a lot of people are gonna be like that intuitive, and they just kind of and they'll just have to the point where you kind of have to tell you now. So. Anyways, so alright, so timer on this one, which means we definitely have to. Well, we definitely have to not do that, but we also have to. We definitely have to get sorry, tongue twister here. But yeah, we just have to get to the finish line before the timer runs out. So. Modern game design. Yeah, I think the issue has like too many. I think too many modern designs are either too simple or it's trying way too hard. Yeah, to be complicated. You get the check. Yeah. Yeah, we're mostly just we kind of have to speed run this one because we have to get the gem before the timer reaches 0. That's how you get, because I believe there's like 2 clear gems here. Okay, never mind then. So, and if I try to get like the checkpoint in the middle of all that, like the timer won't like activate, so I basically have to kind of like speedrun this particular bit, so I did not mean to do that. Yo, Deedle-dee-doo, how are you doing? Wanted to play the Crash Racing remake, but it's only on PlayStation. Yeah. But just no. I'm not sure why I was doing worse. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna try to crash. It's way too early to crash out this rate. Things I hate: puppies, loopies, and soup. Wow, you're not entirely wrong on that, X. But yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, okay, this is going way worse than it is. But at least we got playing lives, so. Anyways, yeah, I would love to try out Crash Team Racing like on PC one day if it ever comes out on PC. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of missed potential not having it out for there, you know. And definitely would be a lot of fun, especially like in collabs and whatnot. So yeah, I would love to have something like that. If the only time excuse trying too hard on game design is if it's for art. Yeah, I mean that was definitely what I meant with like artistic reasons, because I got no excuses for that one. And yeah, I did actually see her. I did actually. Okay, sorry. I think I'm starting to realize maybe that's why I don't talk as much when I try to lock in on situations. But yeah, I did see that Honey put the soup picture goal as a Patreon goal. At 10K no less. I know she's mostly not expecting that, but I also think she should she definitely shouldn't underestimate chat. Yeah. Because there's definitely going to be at least that one person in there that's going to be crazy enough to that might actually do something as crazy as like put 10K just to show the soup pics, you know? Okay. we got it. That was intentional, so therefore, and now we could get through the rest of the playthrough. Oh, so we got an ad break. Apologies, non-subs. To all the non-subbers. Yeah. Hey. Let's get through it. I don't think they poured because they don't want to do PC servers, but the offline one. Yeah, just for the even for just offline, it'd be worth it, you know? So. Evil ads that get in the way of my enjoyment. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it. Sorry. Because I don't think Colin was subbed, but I'll sorry, I want to let him know. Sorry, I just want to let him know. Oh shit, that was meant to close. Yeah, definitely was not going full corp on that one. I just, yeah, I don't know. Something happened. I think something had happened when I was readjusting the odds because we hit the third sub goal, which is I basically increased the chances of success. I don't know the right term for it. I think it's basically I don't know. Oh, you couldn't hear me. So yeah, basically now it's supposed to be at 1,500 now compared to 1,800. So yeah, I made the adjustment like after the last stream, but I think maybe something may have broke when I was doing that. So maybe I should be more evil. Oh my god. If it was any, out of context, that sounds like folding that collar. So wait, how am I missing one? Oh my god! The bane of my existence when I completely forget the one box. Yeah, I didn't break the check. Oh. Damn. Okay, well, damn. Alright, well. The good news is at least we could try again. So, in we go again. Yeah, I think at least the level design in 2 is it's a little more streamlined. Like, I don't have to backtrack as often. So, there we go. Alright. So I completely missed the checkpoint last time. We don't need to worry about being the timer, so I'm doing good. There we go. Okay, so alright, 53 boxes. I mean, a lot of this is pretty straightforward, obviously, so yeah, we're good. Alright, 30 more boxes. I can never, I don't know, I can never avoid that for some reason. Alright. Alright. It's 20 boxes, so from here on out, 20 boxes. Alright, there we go. Are you uploading anything for Isa Corva's talent show? I wasn't initially planning to, but I'll take into consideration. Are you talking about like are you talking about the talent show? Oh wait, Isa Corva, wait, sorry, let me look that up real quick. Yeah. Send you could DM me. Just send, or if you're able to, just send the link my way. Or either Yeah, either DM me or like through Discord, or you could just do it via Discord. You know, my Discord server. It's all good. Yeah. Oof, close one. Close one. Alright, I got the lake. Also, were there any boxes here, or was this just like, Oh, hey, Steambag, how you doing? How you been? Actually, it doesn't look like there's any boxes here, so theoretically speaking... Oh, never mind. Because I was gonna say, if there was like a end tunnel here, I was like, oh. You alright? Yeah, good. Oh, right. I forgot, I do have... I do realize I do have to kind of backtrack, because I am kind of missing... I am kind of missing boxes from back here, too. Yeah, yeah, definitely was missing a lot from there. So. Also, thank you for the follow, Steambag. Thank you. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, well that's less ideal. Oops. Alright, so I have to so basically I have to backtrack to basically try to get some, get the boxes, but I completely can't at the moment. Now about dying. Jesus. Okay, so unfortunately I might have to spawn the Uka from here, the Uka from here. Oh, David, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Imperfect, welcome in as well. Yep, David's sighting. He's here. Alright. But yeah, call him. I'll try to get. I'll try to check it out as soon as I can. Okay, I think we're good then. Alright. Yeah, please, as always, whenever David pops up here, either you could A, give David uppies, or B, do the classic XCX Fingor method, so messed up. Yeah. I'll tell you what's really messed up, David. You not actually streaming. Are you not streaming today? You should be. If you should be, what's stopping you? Also, oh wait. Okay, I completely forgot. Oh wait, I was like, how could I possibly miss 6 boxes? And I realized it was the freaking nitro boxes. David will decide at some point that, yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure Shinsta will be waiting patiently. God, Shinsta, telling your peeps to stream is such a painful experience. I've been trying to get never kicked. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen Rainy or Daniel like stream in a while, so I was like, I didn't know if they were like busy with like their own with like work or whatever, but yeah. I know they recently did a nice little like promotion pic of of Ellie, Uwo, and Reddy, like for one of her streams for next Saturday. So I saw that bit, and yeah, it looked good. Sounds like they're just based. I mean, base isn't everything, you know. I would love to see the. I would definitely love to see the brothers stream at some point again. All right, there we go. Classic Kirby. Come on, come on, come on. Also, why? Also, these enemies remind me so much of the Scrub and Bubbles mascots for some reason. I'm not. There we go. Also, Alex, welcome in. Bop, bop. Gulp. Yeah, I'm sure. Anyways, I'm sure the Never Cake Twins will start pushing at some point again. Hopefully, fingers crossed on that one. I'll use A because A. I mean, David, it's like 24 followers. It's not. I don't think it's that. I don't think we're that far off. I don't think we're that close. You're talking about them trying to plant, trying to talk them to plant something. It feel like we just passed through. Yeah, actually, if we're being honest, yeah, it felt like three, like it felt like it wasn't that long ago I hit 312 followers. So, but I don't know. It's just been wild, I guess. Look, Kasune, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that right now. Can I kill the eels? I haven't really, if we're being honest, I never actually tested. Nah, I can't, because like I can't spin in underwater, and I can't jump on them either. Yeah, so unfortunately it's like you kind of have to bypass them somehow. Whoa, Odin! Odin, thank you for the 5 gifted, thank you. And also welcome in, Odin, how are you doing? Just that means you have to change your username every new follower count. That easier said than done. That's for sure. Also, I also probably just I don't know. I like the joke that 312 is just a code for because I had 311 predecessors, but I don't know. I never pushed that much into the lore, so. How's it going? Yeah, it's good. We're good. I'm just chilling. Just having a good time here and there. Getting ready for a graduation party? Well.
Goodness! I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of hesitated a little bit when I heard the word graduation, and I was like, oh, shit. But yeah, Odin, thank you again for 5 gifts. I hope you're doing well. The dreaded G word. It's actually pretty wild how easy it kind of also now. Got so clean related to the VTuber like culture that you kind of know what it means, and it's like, oh, damn, that really is not a good thing. The bear stage. I love the stage for what it is, but I also remember as a kid how much this irritated me. Alright, it's 42 boxes. That's not too bad. There we go. Alright. Barely, barely, barely. No pun intended, barely. Alright. We're doing good so far. There we go. Sorry, got a lock on this one. I'll get to you guys' messages as soon as I can. There's gonna be less Ellie streams. Oh yeah, you took note. Oh yeah. I mean, you know me, David. You have a Twitter message for 35% off gift subs, but they don't count for the exchange rate and currency, so this is gonna be. Yeah, you gotta love international exchange rates. The most insane part growing up is being the stuff you can never when you were younger. Yeah. Like, there's certain things where, like, I thought it was next to impossible that I realized it was because I completely was just being an idiot as a kid. Like that. At least I got, at least I got the gems. I don't think I have to really get all fuck it. I'll still get the boxes. Me when the yeah, so it's classic thing on my end. There we go. One of the other secrets that I always loved. I think in the original these were initially like supposed to be like ice caps or something. So it was supposed to like look, so it sort of looked like it was part of the stage aesthetic, but you know. But yeah, I always loved secrets like that because, you know, it's like secrets that they don't tell you, like, and you don't really see that with like modern games. Like most games kind of like nowadays just tell you flat out what you're missing and whatnot. So this one, like, it leaves just, oh. Damn, I probably should have just tried that out. Oh well. Yeah. Like secrets that don't necessarily tell you like that's there, but they leave just like enough hints to tell you what you need to do. And it's like, yeah, nowadays it's like, oh, if you look, like, now you have like sometimes you have games that tell you like, oh, you have game, oh, like, if you look just right there, you know, like, I don't know, it's definitely not the same type of, I don't know, it's usually what makes those, like, older games, like, have, I think that's, like, one of the other main reasons why the older games have such, there's, like, a particular charm to them, you know, so, with the internet, everything is just, it's never whimsy, yeah, it's just, it's too straightforward. Actually, I was curious if there was a secret on this, like, because I noticed the way the boxes were lined up. So sorry, I had to intentionally die from that one. Oh, it was a secret. Oh shit. I don't think I even realized that was a secret. Oh. Wait. Sorry, I'm sorry, I was a bit confused because I saw that and I realized I already had the gems for this one. Oh. Okay. My bad. So I guess we'll just have to try again. My bad. I think I may have already gotten that secret then. I don't know. Well, it was a good try. Alright. But yeah, secrets like that where if you look deep enough, like it tells you, like you know exactly what you need to do, you know, or it gives off it piques like enough of your curiosity. You just like kind of want to test it out, you know, at the very least. All right, so I think there weren't any boxes back there. I'm pretty positive, so. Alright. Oh, way too close. Also, just want to just want to make sure sound's actually coming through for you guys, like the actual game audio. Because last playthrough, I completely went through like half of the first game before I realized I completely had it on mute the whole time. So I was like, oh. All right, you hear? Okay, we're good. Okay, awesome. Just want to make sure that went through. You're reading here, listen. Yeah. Chat's nothing more than an illusion. Everything I've been doing at this point, complete hallucination. Just you gotta move on. What if I don't want to move on? What if I want to live in my little padded room forever? Alright. I don't think the dev platform had any boxes, so I think we're good. I think we're okay. Hopefully we're okay with that one. Grab that. Alright. There we go. Yeah. My bad. Nope. Okay, well. What's important is that we survived. There we go. So let me move my OBS to the left monitor. There we go. This is what you upload. All right. Yeah. So let me. All right. Let me check this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I could probably check this out. Hold on. Calm. Let me check. All right. So a talent show of coconut. Oh. So Issa's the one. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because I heard about a talent show going on, but I didn't know too much about Issa in particular. But yeah, so I guess she's doing one with a talent show with coconuts and with Coco and Olivia. Huh. Yeah. I mean, as far as the upload, I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, I don't remember much of them. Well, I mean, I know Coco, and I know vaguely a little bit of Olivia Monroe, but yeah. But yeah, that's yeah, it seems like fun. Yeah, I think everyone knows Coco here, so yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll definitely check out the stream at the very least. I can't make any promises as to whether or not I'll be able to I'll do like a clip or something, but I'll definitely check out the stream. Because at the very least, you can't go wrong with talent shows. So where am I again? Oh, yes. You would need to rush applications close today. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, so... Oh, so I guessing the deadline's today? Oh, damn. I mean, I'll check it out. I'll check out the stream at the very least. Alright, so Road to Ruin. Something about this particular... the particular levels here, like Road to Ruin, I think large. A level that has this aesthetic. I don't know. Gives me some unusual vibes. Alright. Nope. Video editing my... How are you on the sub goals? If I'm... So we got through three of the 4 June sub goals. We will be doing a David... oh shit, there was a death platform. Oh well. So yeah, we will be doing a drinking stream next weekend with Lord David and potentially more depending on the. Yes, David, you heard right. Drink. Because next weekend I assume we are still 100% on doing the drinking stream. And I kind of mentioned before, I know you're up for it, but I also kind of open to having other people up for it if they want. Drinking, let's go. Of course. David and drinking, name a better duo, right? So yeah. Current plan is to kind of try to do this for next weekend, yeah. The other goal, increase the chances for successful upbees via the upbees command. That was supposed to go. That also we also went past that. Yeah, we've hit that particular check mark. I adjusted it, but apparently I may have also inadvertently broke the upbees command. So. Unintentionally. Premium upbeat still works, but regular upbeats unfortunately is kind of out of commission for the time being. I'll have to figure out something about that. But yeah, we've hit 3 to 4 goals. Oh, what the hell? All right. Yeah, upbeats is unfortunately broken at the moment. We'll fix it. We need you don't need a listen. You don't need a revolution based on the idea of me being given upbeats. That's not a thing. We will never have a revolution for that. I will not allow that. No, not one person will ever give me upbeats. That, not now, not ever, not until the end of time. But yeah, Odin, yeah, 3 to 4 goals have been hit. The last goal, as much as I hate to admit it, is the karaoke stream, and we are actually pretty close, if we're being honest. And a large part of that is thanks to the gifted subs that occurred the last 2 streams, particularly from particular Zila, who being the true Giga Shed that Zila is, they basically just gifted like over 30 subs. Yeah. There was never a CPR cover. That was never a sub goal. That was never a sub goal. That I never said anything about being a sub goal. I think it's one of those situations where if I ever find myself singing CPR, it's over. It is truly over. Any semblance of humble respect that may have been attached to my reputation, yeah, it'll be over. Guess we just need to wait for the drinking. I think you would have to get me really drunk to even consider the possibility of trying to sing. So you don't like uppies? What you like drink? I mean, I'm not opposed to drinkies. I'll flat out admit that. Oh shit, the bear! I forgot. Sorry, dealing with this bear at the moment. I don't know why, but the original PS1 version of the bear looked a lot more intimidating. I think it has something to do with the fact that I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that it had like a lot of janked up polygons. David doesn't need to motivate. I mean, chances are David's probably going to be too busy holding his own drinks, holding his own at the moment, during that time. So, oh, run! Fill your mind. Your mind fills the blanks. Scary stuff. Yeah. Okay. Admittedly, you can handle your alcohol. You can handle your drinks better than most, David. I will admit. Also, if I remember, I think, yeah, I like this subtle secret, like where most of the time, whenever like a boulder or bear falls down, you get like usually the entirety of the bridge is gone. But this one particularly is too, and that piques you with enough curiosity that you just want to go in there and figure out that there's a secret. Should go shopper. I mean, you'd be surprised. I can hold my liquor just fine too, David. I can hold it just fine. The poor man will do more than. No, that's. I can't think of a situation worse than singing CPR, if we're being honest. I don't know what I could do that could possibly be worse than that. Wait. I'm the opposite when it comes to drinking. Yeah. That's what everyone says. That's what everyone says the first time. How do people even hold their drinking? I have 2 beers, I'm out. Yeah, I think a lot has to do with I think a lot is dependent on your body, your BMI, your body mass index. Like, generally speaking, I think the taller and I could be wrong, but I think generally speaking, the taller or heavier you are, the more you're able to hold your drinks. If you're like small and skinny, you're probably going to feel the effects like almost right away. If I recall. Yeah. Oh, there are a few outliers to that idea. So. Ooh. There you go. Just bouncing on the toodles and. There we go. Did you know? Did you know that in the 90s, Vettel gave his permission to give his likeness for the Crash Bandicoot games, even well before he was born? He somehow gave his permission. So. What the? Why does this remind me so much of like the Bullet Bill from the Mario games? Isn't Vettel like 35? I'm pretty sure he's like 86. I think. Oof, close. Oh, fuck, the moles, I forgot. Ah, dude, okay. Well, at least there was a checkpoint. I mean, does that load? I mean, I also want to say Ellie was not born at that point, I think, but at the same time, I don't think robots. I don't know. given that she is a robot, she probably is a lot older than she will. Yeah, probably. I could be wrong. There we go. Oh, hey, Dingo, how are you doing? Yeah, you did get the gift of sub. How's how you been, Dingo? Hope you're good. It might have been born night. Yeah. Ah. I don't think Metal ever said his actual age, right? As far as I'm aware. So. Fuck. Damn it, flubbed it. Time for sleep? Yeah, no, you have a good one. You have a good one, Kirby. Oh, he's been busy on that map? Yeah. Oh, shit. Alright, let's... What time is it? What? I think we could get through. I think we could probably get through at least one more boss here. I think. There we go. All right. Oh. Hello. Oh shit. Yeah. I think yeah, the PS1 version of the bear definitely scared me more. I think that it's because of the fact that it was so polygonal. It looked like extra creepy. This one just looks strangely adorable and terrifying. No, 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 no! No, no, get... There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. My favorite part. My favorite part of the level. Wait. How did I... Ah, damn it. I completely missed the boxes. The bear kidnapper. One of many secrets. Love that. I also hate when I miss like one or two boxes, cause especially if you like especially if you go the full completionist route. I hate it so much. I miss like one obscure box or something. It's like, oh.
Crash, my boy. You are more than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather, and our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next warp room.
Yeah. I also never understood why they like try to make you believe that, why the game makes you believe that Cortex is like seemingly on your side when they make it clear like in the beginning of the level that he obviously still has not changed. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting either way. Close one. Gotta deal with a whole lot of orchids. That's lovely. Also, listen. I don't kidnap bears. Bears have a strange way of reappearing to me. I don't know. They just want me to climb on them and ride them. You know. Fuck. Also, yeah, I can't remember. This was pretty precise too. This is. Okay, that was on me. This was unbearable to watch. Yeah, it has been a very unbearable situation. Even bears want to give. I mean, is this really a case of them giving me uppies? Even though Crash is in a strange uppy-like position, that I'm starting to realize. Crash has failed me. And he was one of my heroes growing up. Also, Snorlax, welcome in. Yeah. I know there's... Okay, granted, I know the bear doesn't have, like... stirrups or, like, you know, harnesses and whatnot, but still. That can't be very safe. And also... I don't know. Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know why they left that there. If there's gonna be nothing over there to begin with. Since his dreams to be a professional bear rider have been shattered, everything I knew about Crash, it's gone. The way I can't be a bear rider after this. Also, DJ Butternips, welcome back, welcome in. Give you free daily uppies. They're not uppies to me, granted, but they're uppies regardless. But you get the uppies regardless. All right. So now with the slow ascent back up to the level that we're supposed to be at. All right. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to get the gems from Road to Ruin, and Unbearable, I completely missed. Okay. Wait, can I go back? Huh. Okay, maybe this is just a sign the game just wants me to get to the boss. So yeah, I was gonna go back and redo the levels just so I could get the boxes, but no. Guess we'll just go to the boss. Alright. Oh. No, damn it. There we go. Yeah, I think compared to like, I want to say compared to the first game, the bosses here seem like way too easier, but the first game was also had some relatively easy bosses. Oh shit. Will you consent to my love today? Can I uppies just... Well, first off, hello Jane, how are you doing? And second, unfortunately, I can't play favorites. No one's giving me uppies today. That's just how it is. That's just the life I live, you know? Also, Maro, what's good? Yeah, I'm sorry, Jane. Sorry. No, if I can't give everyone, no one's allowed to give me uppies. That's always been the rule. Oh, Pep. Oh, Jane, thank you for 500 bits. No. Damn it. Okay. But the uppies, listen. Come on. Okay, timing should be simple enough. I just... Hey. Nope. Okay, well, I'm an idiot there. Yeah, and also, yeah, for those that are coming in, regular uppies is not working at the moment, so that was not by design. I promise you. Yeah, no, I don't know. I broke it. That's all I could say. But you can, however, still try to give me uppies via the premium option for only 100 points, mind you. Oh, come on. Oh, here. Tiny, you idiots. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we have like what, 2 more levels? Or not I mean, I guess these are levels, but these warp rooms basically. I still also have to kind of get through. Also was probably gonna get through the gem one more time, so yeah, we'll get through that one more time and then yeah, then we'll see what happens. Because I actually have to pick up my car from the shop in a little bit, and because for those who don't know, like I was kind of dealing with like a whole barrage of car problems a week ago. So as it turned, yeah, radiator was completely busted, so they had to like full on fix it. So that costed like a bit of somewhat of a pretty penny, but oh well. Oh, why did I go back? Yeah, so I have to. So yeah. Oh, no, no. Okay, that's way too close. Also, so but yeah, I'm redoing the level because I have to get the clear gem. So. Yeah, we're off to a good start. I was originally gonna probably do this before the tiny tiger fight, but oh well. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so I was missing 2 boxes last time. Is there anything back here? No. I guess we could probably forward. I guess we could go forward trying to speed run this. Okay, maybe not speed run this then. You just gotta stay locked in on this one. Fuck. Okay. Oh, those two. I completely forgot about that. That was why. Alright. There we go. Oh well, we'll just go about it. Also, as much as I complain about missing like 1 or 2 boxes, half of that is usually just on my own oversight, so yeah. Ooh. Okay, so we should definitely be able to get all of this. No issues, no worries. Can't be bothered with the Wampa first, because I mean we already got like a good amount of lives anyways. Oh god, here comes the bears again. I think we're good. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Gem, we're good. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright. Okay, so there you go. Got that gem. Do the dance, do the dance. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Alright, let's get up. Let's get up there. And so yeah, we'll probably have to get through the cutscene, then I'm... Oh shit, okay. I was expecting a cutscene. Oh, okay. Shintafire's Obbies and Barra. Well, okay. Unfortunately, that... Yeah. Okay, no. Actually, what is Barra? What would Bear Obbies imply? Like, I feel like that's more akin to a bear hug than anything else. But, I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah. Anyways, it is actually almost to the top of the hour. I actually kind of have to get going and pick up my car, so I will probably have to call it here. So yeah. Thank you guys for anyways, thank you guys for sticking around. And I was gonna say normally I would say I figure out who we want to raid, but to be honest, I actually know who we're gonna raid. We talked about bears the entire time, and truth be told, there's a particular bear that usually lurks here on a regular basis, and this particular bear is currently going through his model. Like, he currently just debuted his 1.0 model, and he's currently starting his subathon. So with that said, we're gonna raid into Kayakuma. So also, we need a raid message, as I started to realize. I don't know. I guess we'll just do Obbies raid or something in relation to bears. But yeah. But in either case, oh my god. Okay, well, okay. As much as I hate to admit, Zen, that was really goated. That was a goated raid message. So yeah. Thank you guys again. I will be back tomorrow night, my time tomorrow night, and yeah, we'll be playing Timefall with Diamond. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday, and you have a good time. So, bye. Sorry, almost forgot. Yeah, sorry, almost forgot. Timefall tomorrow and Marbles on Monday. So yeah, bye.